Yeah. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boys Caliber. We've got another episode of the Miller Experience Overtime with our co-host Craig and also Victor. Before I get started, I just want to thank everybody for subscribing to the channel. Right now, we're at 623 subscribers. Like I told you guys, the goal is 1,000. Once we get to the 1,000, we're gonna up it up some more. Just appreciate all the love and support. Now, I know I promised you guys all week that we were gonna have Coach, former LMA Lawrence Manning Academy basketball coach, Coach Epps on the show today, but due to some legal things, we're going to postpone that. You know what I'm saying? But still, hey, we still going to give y'all great content tonight. We got a lot of things to talk about. Vic, what's up, baby? What's going on, man?
Okay, first up is Huffington Post article. This basically entitles GOP lawmaker grilled on why abortion was best choice for his girlfriend, but not others. Colorado's Richard Holtorf, who's voted against abortion rights in office, said he once provided money to a girlfriend aimed for her own procedure. And just that's the article says. The link is in the chat or in the description. I read this story and I was not surprised. I heard the same thing about Herschel Walker. Doing the same thing. They speak so hard against it, but they don't mind getting it. The hypocrisy. I'll talk more about it later, but I'll just let you guys go for a minute. But yeah, I mean, the floor is open.
Yeah, I think I sent this link to y'all as well. I mean, the hypocrisy, and I listened to him. He actually talked about this on the floor. My personal opinion is that he talked about it on the floor because he didn't want it to come out on its own. Someone just blow the whistle on him. So he talked about it on the floor, and his thing was, and when we say hypocrisy, again, he constantly voted against abortion rights. Against women not having their own choice of their body. And so when he said in this interview, that's along with the that particular article, he said, "Yeah, I talked about it many times. She talked about it. It was her choice. It was her choice. So I wanted to honor that and give her the option to take care of that. Granted, he wanted the child, but it was her choice. And so the interviewer said, okay, it's her choice, but what about all these other women that you're taking away their choice?" And he hemmed hard, but he said ultimately, it was her choice. So abortion right is about choice. So you're saying her choice was, paramount because, it involved you, but all these other women out here, you're taking away their choice. Now, granted, you kept saying it was her choice. So she has the right to choose, but not these other women. And again,
because
there was no
affecting him at the end of the day.
Yeah, it hit home.
And what did I always say, Craig and Victor? What did I always say?
Until it hits home.
Until it hits home. But he's only passing that bill because
He said it's not about that. It's not about that. It's about, and I forgot the word that he used, but basically it was about the bill.
No.
Yeah. No. So again, she can have the choice, but not others.
Hey, man.
Again, I think he used the wrong choice of words when he said it was her choice.
Yeah, it's just the hypocrisy that is that the philosophy doesn't match the actions. If you don't like abortions, you don't want women aborting no healthy fetuses, then why aren't you fighting tooth and nail for universal health care? for expansion of Medicaid, for doing things to put raising the minimum wage, putting food in children's mouths, things that can actually help lower abortions to where the children are both accessible and available. Because for real, some women don't have that choice. Sometimes the abortion is the best choice, and I don't like
it. And that's what he said.
Yeah,
he said for her, abortion was the best. For her choice. It was the right decision.
Yeah. So I think when it comes to abortion, I don't like getting into it because I feel like we're just having the wrong concept. Trying to argue about whether or not it should be banned. What can we do to make having a child easier and accessible and available for everybody, instead of whether or not
that would be much easier, you would think, right? Instead of going that's why people having abortions. It's so hard, man.
Yeah,
it's just hard out here, dude. Everything is. Side note, let me tell you how hard it is. Let me tell you how crazy it is. First of all, last week, we went to Charleston for my granddaughter's birthday party. After we left, my wife wanted to go to Krispy Kreme. Went to Krispy Kreme, got a dozen donuts. You know how much it was? $17.
Not what it used to be.
I told the guy that drive through, I said, dude, 1 dozen. 1 dozen. He said, I know, sir. Yeah.
You don't set the prices.
So I'm just saying, this is why, yes, you have to, first of all, you have to be responsible. If you're having relations, be responsible if you don't want to become pregnant. You know what I'm saying? First of all, let's start off with that. Let's be real. Second of all, if you do become pregnant, it is hard. If you're single, hell, if you married, shit. If you married and have a child, it's still hard, man. It is difficult raising another human being in this economy, man. Just be straight up. So if you want to stop this abortion topic, man, let's make it easy for everybody to live. Man, other countries do it.
When you say that, and again, you led with contraception, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Or being responsible.
Yeah.
That's a part of contraception, because you can't tell someone, abstinence.
Yeah.
You want that, but hey.
Yeah, I mean, you want that.
They're putting a bill. They're trying to put bills together to stop contraception.
Yes.
Hey, good luck with that.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And y'all know what party I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They're saying no to contraception.
Yeah. Yo, hey, that been going on in the beginning of time, man. Yeah, good luck with that, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And these women who can't have children, you're taking away IVF.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like
yeah. So to me, those women who are voting against equal rights, because this happens, there are women who actually vote against equal rights. So you don't want control of your body. You want men making decisions on your body.
Yeah.
That makes no sense to me.
Yeah. That's crazy too when you put it in that aspect. Yeah.
It's one thing for you to say, make decisions on your personal body. But when you're trying to say, all right, for all women, you're making that decision for all women.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's a personal decision. I mean, you think women actually want to say, you know what, I'm going to carry this baby. Oh, you know what? I got it. I can't. I'm going to just have an abortion. And a late abortion is what they're saying.
I think the only time abortion should be a problem, an issue with a married couple. If the woman
it's a decision between the both.
Exactly. If the woman wants an abortion, but the husband don't, you know what I'm saying? That's when I think it should, you know what I'm saying? That should be a topic, but
that's a conversation.
That's
definitely a conversation.
Because they married. You know what I'm saying? They won. They married. You know what I'm saying? So that's that husband child also, you know what I'm saying? But if it's a single, what I mean by single, ladies and gentlemen, just because you're dating and you have a child together, you're still technically single.
Right.
You know, so if you're single, I think the woman should make, that decision for herself if you're single. But if you're married, then that should be a conversation. Marriage should be a conversation.
Yeah, and government should be about making choices, all your choices, accessible for both. Because I mean, I'm gonna tell you a side story about choices. So, no, I'm a trombone player, play gigs every now and again. Have my horn, truck in my car. One day, went to my car, went to open my trunk, horn was not there. I had a gig that following Sunday. After calling the police, making a report, thinking horrible about, feeling bad about it, pick up my phone. Dad, I need to borrow one of your horns. I got a gig. Dad has two. He's a professional trombone player himself. You can see the records back here. He's got two horns. Sure, son, where did I meet you? Get a horn, be able to play the gig. Everybody does not have that choice. Everybody can't make that phone call.
Yeah.
I was able to solve my problem with a very unique solution.
Yeah.
Now, I bet you I was able to get my horn back and all of that, but it would be disingenuous for someone to go through the same problem for me to say, well, why don't you just call your dad and buy one of his horns? Well, no, everybody can't make that.
Everybody
that
can't make that choice.
To them. Yeah. So better for me to say, I got a horn, you trouble play. Hey, borrow one of mine, I can help you out. But we all don't, when we had this debate, we never talk about how accessible choices are for everybody. Mm-hmm. So if you want someone to make a certain choice, you kind of need to sweeten the pot sometimes a little bit. Make that choice better more than just denying the choice you don't want them to make. I would much rather have, I would put more energy there. That other party, they just their approach is absolutely crazy. And it really is about, for them, if they want choice for themselves.
Right.
Choice is choice for me, not for you.
Yeah. But when you're making that choice for yourself, don't think that you can own everyone else's choice. That's just and see what they're saying is they want less government. You want less government, but you want the government to make decisions on my body.
Yeah. It's like this. I want less government for myself.
Yeah. I mean, I don't get it. I really don't. The hypocrisy is the word we used earlier.
Wow.
The hypocrisy of it.
Wow. Yeah, y'all know what I always say, man. I'm gonna keep saying it, bro. It's only important to affect them. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, they can say one thing, but vote on something else, on something they totally don't believe in, because of the almighty dollar to satisfy certain voters.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's supporting them. Mm-hmm. Hey, if I give you X amount of money, I'll fund your campaign. If you choose this bill for me.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's all it is, man.
Yeah.
And they work for the people. So I say this. These counties, these states that want to put abortion on the ballot, they, as in this particular party, don't want it on the ballot because they've seen what happens if they put it on the ballot, because the majority of the people is for your choice. That's your choice. Mm-hmm. So they're fighting to keep it off the ballot, but yet you're for the people. If you're saying, okay, the majority of the people in my district vote like me, therefore, not pro-choice, but therefore, you're having a baby. Mm-hmm. Then vote on it. Mm-hmm. A lot of people to vote. If you're saying that, then a lot of people don't take that away from them. But they're saying they're fighting to keep it off the ballot. So how are you saying you're working for me, but you want to keep it off the ballot?
Exactly. Let me tell y'all this, and I'm gonna say this is my last word on it. You know what they're gonna care about it, honestly? When Big Tyrone, you know what I mean by Tyrone, get little Kathy pregnant. You know what I mean by Kathy. Daddy don't like that.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You cannot have this.
That's all I got to say.
Yeah, you're going to hit home.
Happens every day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
exactly.
I tell you what you truly believe and what your morals really are tested when it hits home.
Yeah.
Let's see what you really believe now.
Yeah. Right. Absolutely. 100%. And you know, and I know that many of them have already had abortions.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. We know that. Man, come on.
Hypocrites.
Yes.